Boom! I am your host, the MadLion, CLOJudah.com. Hey, welcome. Give thanks and praise to the Most High every day of our life. Hey, I'm shooting. Right now, I'm here on the west side. I'm in Humboldt Park right now. I'm shooting this right here in the backyard. Something, something simple. It has to always be glamorous because humble life is what we're always trying to achieve. But hey, we got a good show, always good music, always getting it out there. Got to put information out there. If it's not even about some of my personal thoughts, most definitely got to get out there. So today's show is all about, man, awakening, knowing who you are, knowing your true potential, and really getting back to your roots. You see a lot of stuff going on out here today. You understand that, we waking up, but it's a slow process. It's like maple syrup. When it's cold, it runs slow, but when it's hot and it sticks to you. That's what we want. We want it hot and keep it sticking to you, so you always want to keep knowing, always want to keep researching, always want to get to the highest of heights. Awakening your inner self, awakening who you truly are. So, like I told you earlier, in my other previous show, I've been on a journey to find out, more about, my family tree, because it's always good to be the root or the branch, never the leaf, because leaf fades away. So you don't want to be that. You want to be grounded to the tree itself. So I told you previously that I was 76% African, 24% European, right? So we're gonna go ahead and discard the European side, because I don't got time for that, because again, that was all done by design. We need to go back to the root. We need to get back to the root, and that's what I've been on the journey on. So going all the way back, my grandmother was Black Foot Cherokee, still African, whether you believe that or not, from Greenwood, Mississippi, right? So I went further and I did African Ancestry, right? So I got my results, and so let's go ahead and open everything up and let's see what I've been told. All right, y'all seeing this live? Wow, Rastafari. Oh, wow. All right. So one test is for my mother. So as you know, that we are derived from the mother, from the woman. And so this is a test that basically, from my mother's side, her ancestry home is, she is from Nigeria. You see that, people? See that, people, right there? Hold on, I got a piece of paper right there. So it says that 99.4%. I am the Ancestry Guide to African History and Culture, helps you learn more about the people and culture in Nigeria. 99.4%. This is live, so this ain't no editing, no cutting. We're just gonna do this live. So Hosanna and Yoruba. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Probably am pronouncing it wrong. From the people in Nigeria of today. Rastafari. Okay. So as I now do the research, what I do know about Nigerian culture and the people, very strong, very high strong, very prideful. That's how my mom was. She wasn't very prideful, but she was very headstrong. She didn't take no mess, and you ain't gonna bring no mess to her. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I love about her. But she was always about the people. She always about helping our people, but in the same token, try to educate. So that's one thing I can say about my mom, first and foremost. So I am part Nigerian. So we're gonna put that to the side here. And next test, this test right here, I got another test from my father's side. So all these tests are done between 500 and 2,000 years. So it be pretty accurate, just like ancestry would be pretty accurate. So you got another one for my father. You got the paternal test and the maternal test. Paternal and maternal, all right? So that was the maternal test. So this is the paternal test I'm doing right now. So, all right. Oops, all right, that just fell. So for my father's side, the ancestral home that his family is from is, I am from Gabon, Africa. The people of Galoa. I hope I Gua. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Probably gonna be mad at me. Galoa. Gua. Said Gua people. I'm gonna say it. That's what I'm gonna pronounce it. It says here so you have inherited this segment of DNA through your father and his past on consistently from your father and son over the last 5 and 2,000 years. 900%. All right. So what is all this saying? What all this saying? This all basically just saying that you're an African. So drop that African American stigma and actually embrace who you are. You are African in America. That's basically what it is. So granted, yeah, you might be 24% of this, 16% of this, and but what's your root? What actually started it all? And that's what you want to get back to. Okay. And so for me, that's been my journey. That's really what's been my journey. It's basically to find out I still got a long way to go. Still on the journey now. See if I can meet some distant relative and actually go ahead and form that bond, and basically, maybe hopefully one day actually go out there and just stay. That's my purpose. We're still working on that, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and keep it strong here in Babylon. We're gonna keep on moving forward, pull together, stay consistent. That's what we need to do. But know who you are. There's nothing wrong being an African. They taught us for so long that this right here is a badge of shame. It's a badge of honor. You are blessed from the Creator and the Creator itself. So why won't you embrace it? Why won't you embrace it? Why won't you listen to your inner voice and say there must be more? Like I stated in my previous show, I used to be a Catholic. I was a hardcore Catholic. And as we know, the Roman Catholic Church is supposed to be the one true church. The one true church, right? But remember, from the Roman Catholic Church, all other churches spawn from it. Your Lutheran, your Protestant, your Baptist. I go on, the Seventh-day Adventist. You can say, well, do your research the same way that it was done to me. My brother said clear, he said, man, why are you praising a white man God, man? Don't you know you're great? And then we went back and forth. He said, if you think I'm wrong, research the Roman Catholic Church. Research it. Research it and find out what's really going on. Because without facts, faith is blind. But you need something to actually to fuel your faith. You need some type of tangible facts to say, hey, this is where it is. I'll be the first one to tell you, I thought Jesus was white for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem to tell you, I was a zombie. I had no problem saying that because it's the truth. But once you willing to walk outside your comfort zone and really understand that, hey, you've been bamboozled, you've been lied to. I get it. I understand. That's why I'm a Rasta man now. But it's more. I'm still going beyond that as well, because I know His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie is more than that we've given him credit for. When you touch your hand, when you sit here and you look at your hand, you touching your ancestor. My mom is with me. Her mother is with me. My father mother is with me. His father is with me. Understand what I'm saying? The good and the bad. You have to accept both sides. You got to accept both sides of the fence. But what I'm saying is, you are a living embodiment of your ancestors. So we cannot let them down. We have to wake up. We got to understand all this so-called religion that we sit here and we fight for and really argue about. It got nothing to do with us. It's all about keep us closed-minded, keep us slaves. Wake up and understand how great you are. Understand how beautiful you are, and embrace your divinity that resides within you. Until the African man decides to truly wake up and understand that, our sisters, our daughters, everybody, sisters, nieces, all of them, they out here fighting. They out here dying. We dying too, but we out here with our pants sagging on the ground. We disrespecting our women and shit. We out here disrespecting ourselves because you don't know yourself. You don't know who you are. Research and understand who you are. And yes, are people gonna leave you alone? 100% people gonna leave you alone, because when you walk that road basically of self-awareness, people gonna leave you alone, because you no longer subscribe to that construct of that bullshit. Simple as that. Like I said, I was a Roman Catholic, and man, I ate that shit up like it was Xanax. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up like Xanax until my brother challenged me. And from the day forth, again, love him. I appreciate it. Because he pushed my ass over the edge. He said, man, get your ass over here. It's time. Get your ass over here. It's time. I haven't looked back since. That's the facts. The Bible, I hate to tell you, the Bible will fabricate it. It will plagiarize from our ancestral system. The pyramid text, look it up. Look on the wall. Don't believe me. Touch it. Don't have to believe me. Understand that everything that was in that book was already here way before that. Understand that the African women are basically like goddesses. I mean, without them, we cannot be manifested. Until we stand up and we really defend ourselves and stop all that kumbaya, and with all that kumbaya, hold your hand up shit, that's some bullshit. When are we gonna stand up and instead of protesting and actually fight for ourselves and fight for our people? There's no reason an African woman walk down the street here today and should be fearful of her own people, her own brother, wonder whether or not they're gonna do something to her or not. But I bet you won't touch that white woman. I bet you won't do shit to them. I bet you won't. Because once again, you don't know yourself. You're not willing to go out here and research why you do the things you do. This has been passed down from century to century, generation to generation. So it's not by accident that we're the way we are. But the question is, are you willing to wake up and understand? I hope you do. We're going to give thanks and praise to the Most High all day. Let's wake up, everybody. You know, let's understand exactly what it is. I know some people try to tell me, are you talking about that hate? Man, you call it what you want. I'll put you like this. They've been hating you since they brought your ass over here. They hated you since they've been over there in Africa. They've been hating you ever since. But they want to be you. They want to take everything you got from you and then make it their own. I treat people how people treat me. Simple as that. You come, if you greet me with your both hands out, I'm gonna greet my hands both hands out. But if you got one hand out and one hand behind your back, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Sorry. Do unto others, you do unto them. Jah bless and Jah guide.
Thank you for watching CLOJudah.com, the best of reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, and world music, spreading positive music throughout the universe that nourishes your mind. Remember to please like and share our videos. We appreciate donations of any amount you'd like to contribute. $3, $5, $10, $20, or any amount you like. Donations help us keep the station going. We accept donations via GoFundMe and PayPal. Links are available in the description. Thank you and God bless.